Hello my dudes and welcome back to some more Fallout 4 Horizon. Okay. We loaded up with ammo. We've killed our rads, we've healed ourselves and built this building. Now it's time to go and talk to old Legless.
Elder Maxon said you'd help me build the signal interceptor.
So, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit, that's genius. This explains why we've been picking up anomalous energy readings all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come out of the damn walls. And this little beauty allows you to literally hijack a return signal. Instead of grabbing the intended target, it grabs you instead. Impressive.
Well, you definitely know your stuff.
Damn right I do. It's difficult to make out all the details here, but I'm thinking you can get started by building a stabilized reflector platform. It's gonna take a cargo hold full of high-grade metal, but I'm sure that we have plenty of it right here at the airport.
I'm glad you can make sense of those plans.
I haven't made sense of all of it yet, but I will by the time you get the first part built. Here's a list of everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
Okay.
I hope I live long enough to watch the Brotherhood take control of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, we're doing it one settlement at a time, Dance. Okay, do we want to build it here? It is right next to the Brotherhood. Cool. Aluminium, advanced circuitry, and steel. Just requires power. Okay, so what do we have power-wise for here? Okay, no lights and power in there. Okay, that's Tech 4. We can make this one though. Okay, so it says it requires power, but I can only store it. Oh. That power will become excess.
Proctor Ingram.
Any luck building the platform yet?
I glued a bunch of parts together and hoped for the best. Good enough?
Hey, you're the one that's gonna be standing on the thing. If it blows up, it's gonna hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me. Here's a list of everything we'll need. Now, I know some of that might as well be in Greek, so I'll be around if you have any questions.
I'm on it, Proc.
I hope so. Oh, one last thing before I forget. It's important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Okay. So what were the optionals for this quest? Military sites for a circuit board, search the hospitals for a something. I wonder if I can just build these or if I have to go and loot those places. Guess we'll see in a second. beam emitter. Got the control console. And then the relay dish. There we go. Oh, the lighting on that thing. It's really cool. I love it.
Elder Maxon.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Lab rat standing by.
All of us are aware of the risks you're taking, and we salute you. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Sorry, that information is classified. I'm sure you understand. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
Yes. Okay. You all ready for this? Do we have enough ammo? 45 cryo, 357, 44. So we got 300 rounds of 44. And the double slug we got 40 of. We got a lot of heavy fusions.
Proctor.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Pull yourself together and get up onto that platform.
It's time.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up. Everything looks green. Let me start scanning for the signal. Cross your fingers. I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make sense of whatever it found. Well, well, looks like we have a winner! RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
See you, Dance. Hopefully there wasn't a fly in the vicinity when I was teleported. Alright, here we go. Cool. Institute. We are here, finally. We just got random remains lying around.
Hello.
Failed road to freedom.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step in. To the elevator.
What was fucking... Certain network scanner. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we got a scan done. Lab coat. I'm liking the music in here. It's been a while since I've been in the Institute.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Tweezers. Yeah, I'll look at my son in a sec. Trifold magazine. Requires key. Requires key.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean. I've been looking for you for so long.
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Yes.
What's going on?
It's me.
Father?
Your dad.
Father!
I'm here, Sean. Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Oh, this is awkward.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
What a welcome.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
Just help me understand what's going on here.
I promised answers, and answers you shall have. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you. Kidnapped you. Wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
$60 years. So much time. Wasted.
I know.
Bum bum bum. What a twist. Anything else?
What's going on here?
Please try and keep an open mind. Let's start anew.
Uh-huh.
I already went through this conversation. Hello, game?
I could kill you.
Yes,
Just...
I promise that.
Uh-huh.
But I need you to realize you have trapped. It's good.
Uh-huh.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
How is that...
I know this in the vault, but then you learn. Is it really so? And
They stole...
right, wrong. At that time, scientific. So they followed the best.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. The Institute, plenty of that, even in the... But then,
Sure.
I am...
60 years.
I know. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
What would you have me say? The world is a dangerous place? Although I think maybe it always was. It's just a bit more honest about it now. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But What matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. I know there's more for us to discuss, but the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here? In the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
So we are a Brotherhood boy. We have our home already.
Your Institute has done some horrible things.
Yes, well, the world is not what it used to be. What about the people you've aided in order to get here? What atrocities have they committed? The Brotherhood of Steel. They believe they're the only ones fit to control technology and destroy anyone who opposes them. And you would side with them. None have any true claim to nobility in this world. Those days are gone. But we are not the monsters we have been cast as. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
So it's like, thinking about it, it's better to know what's going on and have no like proper commitment to them and be able to betray them whenever I want. But I'm not too sure exactly how that's going to impact like my...
Are you following?
No. I'm not following. Just give me a sec, father. Or son. Sean. Sorry. I'm just, I don't want to commit to the Institute and then spoil the Brotherhood. Like, ending. Like, because I want to do the Brotherhood. We're a Brotherhood. So, I'm just going to refuse.
I can't do that.
I'm sorry to hear that. I had certainly hoped we could work together. But every man must make his own decisions. If you choose to leave, I cannot force you to stay. Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay, where you will be sent back to the surface. But from that point, you must be considered hostile. I am sorry. I must think first of the safety of the Institute. And in the cruel world that has developed, those who are not with us are against us. The elevator will return you to the relay.
Am I going to get another opportunity to do these quests? I'm just going to leave for now, and then we're going to come back in force. Or do it just go crazy right now? Oh, he's level 1. Alright, let's just leave for now. We'll come back. We'll go and report into Elder Maxon with what we found. I could probably take on this place with the ammo that I've got, but don't want to spoil the story. Instant teleportation. Always liked that that part of the story. You go and speak to the leader of the Institute and find out it's Sean all along. Oh, that would have been a nice fat idiot savant stack. Didn't proc though. No, we have no loyalty to the Minutemen. Yep, let's just go and hand in these old Questaroonies. How far away are we? CIT ruins. Okay, and because actually remembered it. Bird, signal flare. Hello, vertibird. Where's it coming from? I can hear it. Ah, there it is. Don't land on me. Egret Tours Marina. Let's go and defend Egret.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Ah, cool. It's not just a loading screen. We actually get to travel in the vertibird. Getting shot at. This is pretty cool. I like this. It's a good way of fast traveling. It's very immersive. Oh shit.
I'm bringing her in. Hang on to something. Safety's on.
Get out of the way, fucking dance. Well, that was a cool way to come in and help with defense. Coming in the vertibird. Okay, let's get our scrap on.
Aim for their weak spot.
We got 2 settlers. Hold on, what are you aiming at?
Suppressing fire.
Get him, Dance. If you're gonna shoot him, shoot him. Sentry torso. Salvaging is now at 79. Sentry legs. You see something, Dance? There's something else that wants to go. Shoot down real quick. Is that all of them? Oh, 49 caps. 79.2, so close to 80. What else is around? There's something hiding somewhere. It's turrets. Okay, I can't remember with this place where I put all the stuff. It was down here. Yeah, here it is. Do we have the means of fast travel from here? Oh, we got 3 people now. So we can set up a travel radio or a travel hub. There's one in the corner already. Okay, so we need to go to Pridwin. Okay, we're still in combat. I heard something buzzing just then. Where's this enemy? Let me fast travel. Seriously, where is this enemy? Nothing's coming up on my radar. There's a settler over there. are you doing all the way out here? There's another settler all the way out here. Is that the final enemy? Oh, doesn't seem like it. Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna use vertibird thingo. What are you yelling at? You guys are all looking over in this direction. I don't see anything. You lot are crazy. Okay, 120 for that. Where are you gonna land? Time to go to the Britman. We'll go to Boston.
Glad to have you aboard, sir. All weapon systems are go. Good shooting night.
We get to go past the city. This looks so good. So cinematic. Oh my god. Oh fuck. My eyes. Holy shit. Oh, it's going through buildings now. Oh, there's lots of super mutants in here. There's Trinity Tower. It's huge. So, fellow vertibird. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Taking me pretty far away from
Stand by for landing.
the airport. Guess we need to get to a clear zone. Yep, we're still in combat. Let's sleep for a little bit. Get into the AM a bit further. Have something to eat. Mission storage. Let's have a look at what we got out of the missions. Oh. More survival skill. Deploy pipe mini turret. Okay. Medical journal. And also here. Getting all them. There we go. Back to the bare bones. Okay, let's go and talk to some peeps. Actually, yeah, we still got 300 rounds. We don't have to worry about crafting more ammo. Let's keep our bank of oil slowly building up.
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan.
Take him down! For Elder Maxon!
What?
What was that? Leave no mutant alive! No mercy.
Kill him! Leave no survivors!
What are you doing?
For the Brotherhood! For the Brotherhood!
The fuck is happening? You guys all yelling like you see something. Oh, I found it. The hell? Did she disappear? Well, she must have gone up to the prison because we'd done the teleportation. Oh, you're back?
Here's your holotape, Proctor. Hope the data on that thing was worth it.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again?
Elder Maxon!
Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'm dying to find out.
Sure. Hopefully, it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the
Why don't you
best
make this
case
easy for
scenario.
both of us?
Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxon gave you all of the details? Good luck, Knight.
Yeah, unfortunately, they kicked me out. Because I aligned with you guys. So, I may have to get Lee later on.
Elder.
Maxon.
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
There isn't much to explain. What's done is done.
That's your explanation?
What do we do now?
We pick up the pieces, and we move on, soldier. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect that should ensure completion of our special project. Now, on to other matters. Thanks to the success of your reconnaissance efforts, it's time to advance our operations to the next phase. I want you to report to Proctor Ingram at the airport. She has a special project that requires your immediate attention. And Knight, don't disappoint me again. Dismissed.
What was I supposed to do?
Balonet Alpha at 93.
I got into the fucking institute. Now you're being an asshole. Okay, so just because I couldn't get Lee.
Compensating.
Karma is now 117.1.
Monitoring active.
Okay.
Looks quiet.
So that's level 40, so it's going to be ages. So there's tailoring skill. Oh, okay. When did I get to 10 luck? Okay. There we go, skill unlock. I take it that I was supposed to say yes and then say yes to Father or Sean and go and explore and go and talk to Dr. Lee and then leave and go and report in, but could have played it a bit smarter, but this character has minimal intelligence. He is an idiot as well. So we were just role-playing, right? We're fulfilling our character's arc and characteristics.
Ingram?
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told? Engaging hostiles!
What's with all this fucking random... Ingrid? Hello? Game? I think we've crashed. Let's just start that up again. It's been a while since we had a crash. Must be all the vertibirds going on, all the stuff going on in the distance. We've got to make sure that we make a lot of noise and that we disrupt the YouTube copyright algorithm thingamajig. So it doesn't pick up on any of this music whatsoever, so I'm just going to start spamming the enter button. Spam, spam, spam. Blah, 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 blah. Go, 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 go. Blah, 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 blah. There we go, we're safe. Okay, at least we're just here. But it looks at the icon of the new quest, it's going to be Liberty Prime that we're going to get. I'm going to make the Iron Giant. I think it's pretty cool that I'm close enough to still proc the airport over there. So many better birds coming in and out. Hey, Ingram? Where are you?
Proctor.
So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new
This
project.
guy's doing in the background.
How much has Maxon told you about it?
Well, he seems to feel it's pretty important.
Important is an understatement. We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. I hope it's worth it. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
What are you doing in here, Ghost Rider?
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded.
Cool. Big Liberty.
In order to get before you run off, maybe you should listen to your orders. This
Wait.
robot isn't going to build itself.
Turn around.
Got a dangerous look about you. Hopefully
Proctor
you're with
Ingram?
me.
In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile, and every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's gotta be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my league. What we need is a robotics expert, and there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Skara. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you. Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
Ooh. You shall live, Liberty. Oh, that's the inside of his head. That's the outside of his head. This is pretty cool. I do love how Ghost Rider, our Phantom Rider's just in here, just helping. Oh, I almost got enough salvaging skill for that. But there's Nuka-Cola machines. Okay, so it's time to go to Diamond City. And this place is slowly getting built up. Little fusion thingos weren't there before. And these ammo cases are nice. There's another over there. I saw one here. Just a fully working submachine gun. Okay, so time to go to Diamond City. Okay. Do we want to go anywhere else? Nah, not really. Let's just go to home plate. Okay, nothing for the default items are there. Production storage is empty. Already checked the mission one. Check that one. I'm just thinking if there's... so, what do we need? We need a survival skill to get. Rad wave. And also just flip this over to the ballistic weave again. Ballistic weave Mark II. So this is pretty much, yeah, this is maxed out. I can't get this any better anymore. Mining helmet. Ooh. Shielding elements for that. Okay. Makes it harder to breathe, that's cool. Is there anything we can do with sensor away Mark 1, awareness rank 1? No, not much we can do with that. There's no augments that we can chuck on. Oh, that's where the extra luck is coming from. We should get that other luck as well. Increase it even further. Get braced. Get everything lucky. Oh, that's sprinters. Okay. Don't mind the chameleon. That'd be pretty good. So legs, can we get lucky? No, we cannot. Okay. Fair enough. Nothing we can do with the weapons. So let's have a look at technology and workshops. So we get gunsmithing of 140. So we need level 30 for that one, and we're getting gunsmithing levels from crafting ammo. So is there anything else that we want to actually invest into that will give us a bit more options? Or are we just gonna keep going for luck? Oh yeah, that's right, we didn't choose this one. Because we crashed, so we'll re-choose that one. So that one's done, our workbench. Z1 experimentation lab. Okay, custom magnum. Gunsmithing 30, pistol weapon parts, adhesives, and spring. So I can make a unique custom magnum if I want to at the moment. So we can make it so first strike, acid damage, bleed damage, radioactive, charges, energy damage, and max control, cold damage, heat damage, movement while aiming, VATS accuracy and VATS cost. And I usually end up liking the bleed damage. Isn't too bad, because we only lose out on range and it's like we're using a pistol in the first place anyway. Upgrade 3. Acid hunting. It's weight, extra calibration points, reduced weight, standard calibration points, reduced weight, reduced experimentation costs. Titanium alloy. $127. Get a ridiculous amount of base damage on this. Go for VATS accuracy, recoil control. Improved focus and sighted aiming, reduces weight, improved range. Make it just incredibly accurate. Okay, plus 15% base damage weapon, 10 accuracy, 0% chance to hit, plus 8 bleed damage and range. So I'm thinking like bleed damage will probably still proc on the robots and stuff, so just thinking if there's anything else that we really want to make. I think this is the best that we're going to get out of this. Weapon tinkering kit allows you to use raw materials to quickly gain weapon crafting skill without needing to go through the process of building an actual weapon. Each weapon tinker kit grants you 50 weapon crafting skill and some experience points. Tech lab or weapon lab? Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at our custom magnum pistol. This does 45, already does 52. Okay, so it's time to go through and strip this one of all of its parts. Okay, adios amigo. Light frame receiver, improved calibration, superior firing mechanism. Don't have ballistic firearms, needs to be 100 for that. So we attach that one. Sharpshooter's grip on there.
I'll watch yours.
Large quick eject. Chuck the suppressor on this bad boy. Chuck the dot on there. And we'll put the rad damage augment on there as well. And we'll change you to 45 ammo. And then we'll lock you on. There we go. 5213. 219 DPS. Pistol's going to be ridiculous. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright, cool. We made our first unique weapon for ourselves. And then we want to rename it. We want to rename it. Custom Magnum Pistol. Just call it Jag. Was it Jagged? Alright. Well, made good progress in this episode. Do we want to go and talk? Yeah, we might as well. We got some time. Go and find out where this woman is. And then probably double back to home plate and have a snooze and say adios. Really want to find somebody that has a combat helmet. Still need the combat helmet. I've got the mining helmet, but I just want the combat helmet. I want the full kit of combat armor.
I don't know why we
not
let
found it
Valentine
so
live in the
far.
city. He saves 1 or 2 people, and everyone forgets he's a freaking synth.
This is a very fancy place. Any free shit? No. Okay.
Hey.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
Actually, I'm looking for Professor Scarra.
You are? That's strange, so am I. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something terrible has happened to her.
That doesn't bode well. She could be in trouble.
Jesus Christ, I can just see the reflection on your eyes.
Do you know where she went?
Well, I don't usually like to pry into her business, but I found some notes on her terminal. The last place Professor Scarra said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home?
Sure. So much stuff. I just want it. Okay, let's go and see. We'll have a look at the map. And if the nav marker's not too far away, then we'll just go and do it quickly. Oh god, okay. Gallery Atomics Galleria. Green Top Nursery is the closest one. Okay, well, looks like that we're gonna go and travel to Green Top. Go from there. No, this way. I'm gonna go into home plate. I wonder if Green Top might have a whole heap of people just instantly join the settlement when I fast travel there, because it's been a little while since I've been across to that part of the map. Farmer was successfully assigned. We've still got only 2 people. We want to sort out some beds for here. Is there a particularly... Is there an open space where I can just slap down a giant building? How about that? I'm going to go to buildings. Apartment complex. Yeah. Then we got construction rank 5. Palace apartment store, the gallows, 9 floors or 3 floors. That's 3,000 steel, 2,000 wood. And looks like we need some wood for here. Make just an apartment complex for here. How many woods do we need? We need a lot. We're gonna get it out of here. Let's just build what we can for the moment. Let's just chuck it right there. So these 3x4s had 6. Beaches Plaza had 5. Let's just choose one of these. I'll have the 6 beds in it. I'll grab you and put you over there a little bit more. And then we'll bump you up. Yeah, it's only a little bit bushy on the floor. I wonder if we can pop it up a little bit further. Oh, and we go down a little bit. Movement strength to 8. Just a little bit more. See that part of the building's clipping. There's a few bits that are floating now. I know, likey. Still clipping. Almost there. There we go. So a nice big foundation. Lock our beds on. Six beds, 0 seats, 1 device. What's the device in here? No devices. Okay. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I got a settler recruitment beacon sorted out for here already. So, what do I? No, we've got the advanced purifier. Seem to vaguely remember there being one here, but just make one. Chuck it up here. 47% chance for here. 40 defense. We could probably put out a bit more defense for this place. Chuck you there. So that should well and truly add to the defense of this place. So now we're gonna have plenty of food coming out of here. Well, plenty, but enough. What we need. Fill in the gaps with some razor grain. Okay, so well, this place is essentially sorted. So it's getting to that time. So where is our furniture? We have a nice chair for ourselves. Get a cap chair. Chuck the cap chair down there. And then let's have a look at wall decorations, flags. Yeah, do that because we are a Brotherhood boy. Yeah. Got Deathclaw head here as well. Nice. We got lots of stuff. Are going to be cool one time to actually do a hunter. Make it so that the end game goal is going to be that you just have to go and have a room full of these things, the mounted heads. We got some vault statues in here as well. And we got Christmas tree. We got statues. What does this require? Oh, construction recipes. Okay, got some fire barrels. And this is a cozy spot. Why can't I sit in the middle? Just let me sit in the middle of the couch. Oh well. We're very chilled. Okay, it's that time again, guys. So, yeah, you know the drill. like and subscribe, and let me know that you want some more. And if you've gotten to the end and you're hearing this intro right now, then let me know in the comment section below by just leaving a here comment. So, yeah. But yeah, thanks again. Hope you had fun on this adventure today, and you join me in the next one with Mr. Bow. We'll go and find wherever this doctor is. Alright. Bye.